Fair warning, I did no research for this essay. I know jack diddly about anybody's traditions. I had a thought, I wanted to run with it, so I'm winging it. The other day, I was listening to a Jew explain that, to him, the Sabbath was not a time of lazy relaxation, but of discipline. It's a practice of forcing yourself to hold back, to store up eagerness for action like winding tension back into a worn-out spring. The point of taking it to a ridiculous, impractical degree is that it teaches the value of effort so that you appreciate it anew each week. Life sucks without that light on, that email sent, that food ready. You go to bed chomping at the bit and wake up ready to bolt. There appears to be a parallel here with the so-called meditative practice of stillness, of not moving, not thinking, just staying in place and trying to go blank, focusing everything to a single point or mantra.
I study meditation. I love anything that says the act of non-doing is the most important thing you can do with your life. My whole life, my parents have been like, you are so lazy. It turns out I'm a Buddhist.
Huberman talks about discipline in terms of go circuits and no-go circuits. The former being the things that get us moving and taking action, and the latter representing our ability to resist impulses, which he describes as a crucial component of concentration in this world of incessant distractions. When you refrain from scratching an itch or stop yourself from grabbing delicious-looking food off the plates of strangers as you walk through a restaurant, you're strengthening those no-go circuits. But I have to wonder how much of that really matters for concentration compared to how much the context matters. If the work is something I don't want to do, distractions are everywhere. But when it's something I'm excited about doing or that I personally feel is extremely urgent, everything peripheral disappears without any intentional effort on my part. This tempts me to believe that a short attention span isn't a malfunction of the individual so much as a mismatch between individual and task. Distractibility is a clear sign that you're involved in a field you won't excel in. Still, there's nothing wrong with striving for self-mastery, so let's dive into some questions of practice. If we step back from enhancement to just look at healing, I'm reminded that in fitness and bodybuilding, you're supposed to take at least 1 day off every week and 1 or 2 weeks off every 6 so that your body can fully heal itself. But does effort count as mental wear and tear if you're doing something you enjoy? My days off work are filled with personal projects which, far from relaxing, are exciting and engaging and demanding, but they seem to rejuvenate me more than burn me out. Work days train my reactive mental muscles and let my creative ones rest, and home days train my proactive or creative muscles and let my reactive ones rest, and the pendulum swings back and forth. Too many consecutive work days and I lose enthusiasm. Too many consecutive home days and I lose perspective. I do slip some entertainment in the gaps, but just for fun. It never feels like something I need to do to stay sane. Given the variety in my week, I can't imagine a day of nothing contributing to overall productivity more than the time lost subtracts from it. But then take the case of my friend whose current personal project is nearly identical to what he does for a living, so that he's involved in the same type of effort 7 days a week. Should he adopt a sort of Sabbath, or are things colored differently enough in his mind that one feels like a break from the other? Entirely opposite of meditation, which involves isolation, a Sabbath day is, for many people, a day for family and community, and taking a break from the labor to celebrate its fruits. Again, relative values matter here. If the project is something you have enthusiasm for, and or you get to do it with some of your favorite people, there's no difference between doing the work and feasting on life. Some of us like planting roses more than we like smelling them.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.